So to start off with, you're just going to use whatever yarn and whatever crochet hook your yarn calls for, and whatever stitch the pattern calls for. I'm going to use an eye hook with just some crappy acrylic and a double crochet. You're going to start with a magic circle. And you do that by taking your working yarn and running it around your finger twice. Slide your hook underneath both loops. You're going to pull the first loop, which is the end of the tail, underneath the second loop. Come back and pick up your working yarn and pull it through again, and you should have a capital A, and that's your magic loop. To start working into it, yarn over and chain 2, and yarn over again and work a double crochet inside of it. So you're going through it, pulling the working yarn through the loop, yarning over again, and then I let go of my loop. So there's my loop, and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the rest. So there's 2 stitches on our loop. Now you're going to make 6 stitches. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop 2. 6. So your first chain counts as a stitch on all the stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So once you have 6 stitches, you're going to pull your tail tight. So that closes up. And then you're going to go back and find the first stitch that you made, which is right here. And you're going to slip stitch through that. So put your hook through, pick up the working yarn, pull it through, and then pull it through the loop on your hook. So now you have a circle. And basically we're just going to increase this circle around until it's the diameter that you want your bowl to be. So for the first increase row, you're going to chain 2. Chain 2. And then you're going to work back into that same stitch right there where your chain came out of. So you're going to do 1 double crochet in this stitch, since our chain counts as a stitch. Sorry, it's really hard to do this on the camera. Don't know how people do this. This yarn sucks. 1 double in there, and then you're going to do 2 doubles all the way around in each stitch. So 1, 2, all the way around. And then be back. Just keep going. Okay, when you get all the way back around, putting 2 in, I'm going to put my last stitch in. So you'll have you can see where the chain stitch is. You don't want to put a stitch in there. You're going to come back up to the top stitch, or the last stitch that you made, and slip again. So just pulling the working yarn through, and tightening off. So there's the start of your base, and with the next increase, you're going to do 2 double crochets every other stitch. So you're going to chain 2, and working into the next stitch, you're going to put 2 double crochets. And then the next one, you're just going to do 1 double crochet. And you're just going to continue around like that. So 2 in the next. 1 in the next. 2 in the next. Just keep going around like that until you get back. Alright, so you're back around. To start, you're just going to join again to the top. So you're just going to keep doing that. The next round, you're going to do 2 double crochets every 2 stitches. So you'll chain 2, come to the next stitch and do 2, or I'm sorry, do 1, and then 2 in the next, one in the next 2 stitches, and then 2 in the next stitch. So just do 2 in 1 stitch, 1 in the next 2 stitches, all the way around. Okay, so then again you're just going to join, and you're just going to keep increasing until the bowl is as high as you want it. But you'll see it start forming. So you just keep increasing, adding a single in between each until you get it all the way up. And the pattern that you're following, or the pattern that I'm following, you go to 7 rounds, so you'll eventually have 5 singles for every 2 that you do. And then once you get to the last round, you're going to do something called back loop only. So how we do that is I've already joined. You're going to chain however many, I'm chaining 2. And you're going to work from the top. Let me get that in focus. From the top row, you're going to crochet, but you're only going to crochet in the back loop. So you're just going to grab the just the back loop, like that. And you're just going to work in it. And that's going to create your rim. So again, you're just going to pick up back loop only. I'll show you what that's going to make it look like. So it just forms a little rim to keep the top of the bowl sturdier and all that good stuff. So you just keep going around like that. It's not that hard. But yeah, that's basically how you're going to do it. I'm not making the whole damn bowl, Billy.